Welcome to Topical Scripture Readings, Healing, Part 1, with the Yabaji. Bereshith, Genesis, chapter 20, verse 17. So Avraham prayed unto Elohim, and Elohim healed Abimelech, and his woman, and his maidservants, and they bore children. Bereshith, Genesis, chapter 43, verse 28. And they answered, Your servant, our father, is in good health. He is yet alive. And they bowed down their heads and made obeisance. Shemoth, Exodus, chapter 21, verse 19. If he rise again and walk abroad upon his staff, then shall he that smote him be innocent. Only he shall pay for the loss of his time, and shall cause him to be thoroughly healed. Vayikra, Leviticus, chapter 13, verse 18. The flesh also, in which, even in the skin thereof, was a boil, and is healed. Vayikra, Leviticus, chapter 13, verse 37. But if the skull be in his sight at a stay, and that there is black hair grown up therein, the skull is healed, he is clean, and the priest shall pronounce him clean. Vayikra, Leviticus, chapter 14, verses 3 through 5. And the priest shall go forth out of the camp, and the priest shall look, and behold, if the plague of leprosy be healed in the leper, then shall the priest command to take for him that is to be cleansed 2 birds, alive and clean, and cedar wood, and scarlet, and hyssop. And the priest shall command that one of the birds be killed in an earthen vessel over running water. Vayikra, Leviticus, chapter 14, verse 48. And if the priest shall come in and look upon it, and behold, the plague has not spread in the house, after the house was plastered, then the priest shall pronounce the house clean, because the plague is healed. Bimidbar, Numbers, chapter 12, verse 13. And Moshe cried unto El Yahuwah, saying, Heal her now, O El, I beseech you. Devarim, Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 27. Yahuwah will smite you with the botch of Mitzrayim, and the tumors, and with the scab, and with the itch, whereof you cannot be healed. Devarim, Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 35. Yahuwah shall smite you in the knees and in the legs with a sore botch that cannot be healed, from the sole of your foot unto the top of your head. Devarim, Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no Elohim with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Yovelim, Jubilees, chapter 1, verse 29. And the angel of the presence who went before the camp of Yasharel took the tables of the divisions of the years from the time of the creation of the Torah and of the testimony of the weeks of the Jubilees, according to the individual years, according to all the number of the Jubilees, according to the individual years, from the day of the new creation, when the heavens and the earth shall be renewed, and all their creation, according to the powers of the heaven, and according to all the creation of the earth, until the sanctuary of Yahuwah shall be made in Jerusalem on Mount Sion, and all the luminaries be renewed for healing and for peace and for blessing for all the elect of Yasharel, and that thus it may be from that day and unto all the days of the earth. Yovelim, Jubilees, chapter 10, verse 12. And we explained to Noach all the medicines of their diseases, together with their seductions, how he might heal them with herbs of the earth. Yovelim, Jubilees, chapter 23, verse 29. And all their days they shall complete and live in peace and in joy, and there shall be no Satan nor any evil destroyer, for all their days shall be days of blessing and healing. Yovelim, Jubilees, chapter 23, verse 30. And at that time Yahuwah will heal his servants, and they shall rise up and see great peace, and drive out their adversaries. And the righteous shall see and be thankful, and rejoice with joy forever and ever, and shall see all their judgments and all their curses on their enemies. Enoch, Enoch, chapter 67, verse 8. And in those days shall these waters be to kings, to princes, to the exalted, and to the inhabitants of the earth, for the healing of the soul and body, and for the judgment of the Ruach. Thank you for watching. Topical Scripture Readings, Healing, Part 1. And with that, I will leave you with Shalom.